Sup YouTube, this is Sly88Fry here. Once again, sorry I'm not recording this at home. It's because, like I said, the temporary internet we've been using, I don't have at the moment. I'll be renewing this temporary internet from the library. Not this one here in Roanoke Park, one of the Santa Rosa libraries. To get internet for free until after Christmas is over, and then I'll purchase a high-speed permanent internet in January. I mean, I might look up some deals and see if I can find a really good deal on one now, but I'm trying to save up for the time being. So I won't be. I'm not recording this at home. Sorry, but I'm in a familiar setting. I have recorded many of my React videos in. Most of them have been in the car, of course, but many of them I've recorded right here, just outside the Roanoke Park Library. And it's hella cold now. It's winter. Obviously, compared to other parts of the country, this is probably amazing because up north where my oldest brother moved to, the good brother, not the bad one. He lives up in Idaho where it's probably freezing up there. But, you know, it's obviously a lot more affordable there than here in wine country in California, just an hour north of San Francisco. Anyways, enough about locations. Let's get this done. It's a new React video to a new video from Jaiden Animations. And it's about Pokemon video games. I'm very excited about that.
You know the drill at this point. Pokemon faints, it dies, catch one Pokemon per route and nickname it to set up for emotional trauma. But this time we're doing something a bit different.
Indeed.
A two-person Nuzlocke. It's technically called a Soul Link, but no one knows what that means. So basically you and person 2 play the same Pokemon game at the same time, following the same Nuzlocke rules. However, your Pokemon are linked, which means if my starter dies, player 2's starter also dies. And they can't do anything about it. Plus, we can only have one primary typing for both of our teams combined. So if I catch a water type and add it to my team, person 2 can't have a water type at all on theirs. And cherry on top, all Pokemon are randomized. I can walk into the grass at any point and accidentally find God. And maybe he'll just kill all my animals right then and there. So with all these new rules in place, I needed to find a player 2. One who's a real Pokemon master, able to adapt, improvise, and strategize all at the drop of a hat. And who else other than Pokemon Master himself? Jacob Alpharad, who at this point in time has a 50-50 Nuzlocke win ratio. Here's our Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Soul Link Nuzlocke. We both go downstairs, barely greet our mom, and immediately beeline it to Professor Elm's lab to see what Pokemon he's got for us, because we don't know. They're random. In case you forgot what I just said, we stroll up to him and...
Okay, I noticed that Jaiden is playing as the dude, and the guy, I already forgot his name, is playing as the chick. It's just... Okay, way to go.
He pats Jacob on the head and goes,
Jacob, yeah.
Here, choose from these 3. I picked them specially for you.
No, you
Torterra, Tentacruel, or Ludicolo.
Wow.
Alright, what do I get?
Okay, so 2 of them are grass and 2 of them are water. Torterra is grass and ground, Ludicolo is grass and water, and then Tentacruel is water and poison. Interesting. By the way, Torterra is one of my favorite Pokemon. He's just such a badass. He has a big-ass tree on his shell. It's so awesome. And I've always loved Torterra ever since I played the original Pokemon Pearl back in 2007. And I do intend to probably get the Pokemon Pearl remake on Switch soon, because the original Pokemon Pearl, I think I actually still have the DS game, but, like, you know, nothing that I do on that game will do anything for the later games. Like, I can't transfer a Pokemon from that game to the newest one, so there's not much a point of actually playing it anymore. Except just to go back to memory lane, I guess. But anyway, yes. Was it Shining Pearl? Yeah. I do intend to get Pokemon Shining Pearl, and I also intend to repurchase Pokemon, was it Shield? I used to have Pokemon Shield with my first Switch, which I lost in 2019, but I replaced that Switch in 2020 and haven't gotten Pokemon Shield again, but I do intend on getting that too. but I think the priority probably will be Pokemon Shining Pearl, um, because I'm sure they couldn't have screwed up remaking that game compared to making the new one. Which, to be honest, I didn't even have a problem with Pokemon Shield when I had it, except for the fact that, like people said, it's the best looking 3DS game. It looked like a 3DS game on the Switch. It's like, what the fuck, dude? But anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. Someday I'll get both those games, which will be a blast.
Why not Mankey Ariados? Awesome. Jacob takes Torterra and I take Mankey, and we named them Franklin. On our way to
My God.
especially for you,
Yes.
Torterra, Tentacruel, or Ludicolo.
Yes, great choices. Torterra's a badass.
What do I get? Why not Mankey Ariados?
That's so
Awesome.
bad in
Jacob
comparison.
takes Torterra and I take Mankey, and we named them Franklin. On our way to talk to Mr. Pokemon, Jacob runs into a Regirock in a random patch of grass, which just flat out explodes on him. No one died, luckily, but also, oh my god. We get an egg, and immediately Professor Elm calls and tells us he's been robbed and bullied. You really couldn't handle being alone for 10 minutes, could you? On our way back to help a grown adult, we stumble onto a shady figure who scoffs, challenges us to a battle with Pokemon he stole from Elm, which we immediately win, scoffs again, then drops his wallet, passport, credit card, driver's license, social security, Target gift card on the ground in front of us for the world to see. Dude, get your craps together. You can't be doing that when you're a wanted fugitive. Back in the lab, Elm is crying on the floor as the police and our neighbor are trying to comfort him, and the police asks us if we saw anyone suspicious. Yes, we saw his info. Now here we get to name our rival. Jacob and I try to think of someone that we both shared some sort of rivalry with. When we remembered a certain professional Pokemon Nuzlocker has been consistently reacting and critiquing our Nuzlocke so far, some of his comments were more critical than others, and directed at one of us more than the other. Mr. Policeman, his name is Jan. Hi, Jan. Let's see if you can destroy us from the inside out. Anyway, our neighbor takes us out to some grass to show us how to catch a Pokemon, runs into Articuno, catches it in a Pokeball in the green, and turns to us and goes, see, just like that.
No, not Articuno.
They give us some Pokeballs and we can finally start our journey. We both run around in the grass and our first encounters are Barboach and Houndoom. This would have been awesome for Jacob if he could catch the dang thing. Since we only had Pokeballs, Houndoom was not getting in the ball no matter what, and we ended up not getting that pair. But you know, it's alright. There's plenty more encounters like Hoppip Farfetch'd that Jacob accidentally kills, or Geodude Gyarados that Jacob accidentally kills, or Tyro Charizard that Jacob accidentally kills.
Obviously.
Hey, why do I get this? And Jacob gets all this. And why do you keep killing him, Jacob? But finally, in the Ruins of Elf, we managed to catch a new pair. Sandslash, Camerupt. Not bad at all. We tried to name them Michael, but both misspell it, so welcome to the team, Michels. Then on Route 32, we catch Totodile Beedrill, which is also pretty good, mainly for just me. We started combining the two Pokemon to create their names, so we ended up somehow with Bedrodo. We ran into a trainer who had a freaking Palkia on his team. Fun fact, did you know if you Google Palkia type weakness, Google will tell you that he's weak to Fairy and Salamence. No other dragons, just Salamence. So Jacob and I started joking around every time we saw a Palkia.
It's Fairy and Dragon.
If only I had a Salamence. Uh-oh, don't have a Salamence over here. It was kind of strange how many Palkias we ran into, but that didn't stop us from bullying every single one. So we take on Faulkner, the first gym leader, who has Kyogre Bronzor.
What just happened? I didn't do anything and the video just closed. Oh, God. I hope I don't have to keep dealing with this shit the whole time I try to record. It just...
You know the drill at this point. Pokemon faints
no,
dies. Catch
I
one
don't.
Pokemon per route and Nick...
My thing killed itself. It's just like, I'm gonna close for no reason. Like, what the fuck? Okay, here we go. That was...
Oh my god. After a lot of... Every single one. So we take on Faulkner, the first gym leader, who has Kyogre Bronzor and Metagross Dragonair.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. After a lot of difficulty, we both managed to beat him with no casualties. I don't know how that happened, but hey, everyone's alright. Oh, he's gonna take himself out.
That's because the level's all
Oh my god! How about some encounters to lighten the mood? Oh,
yeah.
Hello, Shuckle Suicune. That Jacob accidentally killed.
Hey, it's good old Shuckle. How about? Come on. Shuckle. Yeah, Shuckle. Oh man, what were the lines from Dorkly? Hey, Shuckle. Shuckle. I'm Shuckle. I look forward to my evolution. I'm gonna have like hundreds of spoons in my evolution. And I'm totally quoting the lines wrong, but when I see Shuckle, I'm always thinking about Shuckle on Dorkly.
In Azalea Town, we challenge Bugsy, who luckily wasn't as stacked as Faulkner, and as we step outside, Jan, who is surprised we haven't been demolished yet, yeah, I'm surprised too, challenges us to a battle, which we also win. Hehehe. We run into Mawile Deoxys in the forest, who someone accidentally kills, and make our way to Goldenrod, where there's a security guard that'll give us both a Pokemon. He hands me a Porygon 2, which I'm ecstatic about,
Nice.
turns to Jacob, and gives him Regigigas.
Nice.
Which we can't use because they're both normal types. Of all the legends you had to get, of course you get the only normal type besides actual God. We beat Whitney and in the national park find Piplup Flaffy, which we name Plap. I pitched to Jacob that I'm willing to trade the Bedrotas to make room for this new pair, so he essentially switches Beedrill with Flaffy, which we shake on. Welcome to the team, Plaps. And then my Plap immediately almost gets killed.
Jaiden.
I'll fix it. Sorry, my bad. We find Dragonair Shuppet, which is an actually insane pair we could use right away.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
not
I ended
again.
up killing that one.
Oops.
Look, I'm sorry, Jacob. It is harder than it looks to catch these things. We pour water on the strange trees on Route 36 that actually turn out to be
awesome.
Kraydilly Silcoon. We kind of named them Dilly-Doo and could have added them to the team as death fodder, but we ended up forgetting to. Which is, yeah, a pretty silly mistake, but what's the worst that could happen? Who needs death fodder in a Nuzlocke? Jacob and I make it to Ekritique and walk into the burned tower. As we were about to go down there, Jan runs up and is like, "You're only trying to catch Suicune to make yourselves look stronger than you actually are." And we're like, "No, we killed him a while ago." But he still wanted to battle, probably to show off the Mew he somehow found. We beat him yet again, go downstairs, scare off the dogs, and go challenge Morty. Jacob didn't have any trouble for the team Morty had for him. But for me, I was having a bit of a harder time because he had a Lugia, which neither me nor my team could even handle. All I could do was bubble beam it with Plap and pray I don't get crit one-shot as Jacob just sits there watching. But it ended up working out. We arrive in Olivine and climb the giant lighthouse, almost falling to our literal death along the way. Reach Jasmine at the top, who's like, "Climb back down and go get medicine for Amphi and Cianwood." And we were like, we almost died getting here. Surfing to Cianwood, we encountered Abomasnow Pupitar. And I know what you're thinking.
Abomasnow Pupitar, yes.
Yeah, we did catch them. Abomatar joined the team immediately, and suddenly we've got a pretty powerful lineup going on. Also, a random guy in town gifted us a Mewtwo and Weepinbell.
Ooh!
Finally! I'm the one with the legend now. But we had to box him because we couldn't have two grass types. All of this sudden shared luck combined with our 0-death win streak got us feeling pretty confident, which naturally means it's time to get kicked in the throat, specifically by a black belt martial artist. Gym leader Chuck was indescribably tough in the most bullcrap way possible. For me, Jacob had no trouble at all because he's Jacob. He had a Kingdra, which I brought Abomatar out for. Nothing else on my team could really do anything against it. The main drawback of this is Abomatar's Snow Warning ability, which creates hail, damaging every Pokemon, including my own, that's not an ice type, which is pretty inconvenient in a Nuzlocke. I even made a teeny tiny comment about it when I first got him. I'm gonna call it Snow's gonna kill one of my Pokemon. Kingdra goes down, and Chuck's only other Pokemon, he's only got two, is Frostlass, who, if you don't know, has Snowcloak. Snowcloak makes the Pokemon 20% harder to hit if there's hail. You want to know how many Pokemon in Gen 4 have this ability? 5. 3 of which being Mamoswine. You want to know how many Pokemon there are in Heart Gold, Soul Silver? 493. Now, I know these odds sound pretty awful already, but you know what this Frostlass does? She uses Ominous Wind. Ominous Wind has a 10% chance to boost every single stat of the user. She gets the stat boost twice in a row.
Oh my god.
After a lot of strategizing, we both decided the best option for us would be to send in Michel as death fodder to heal up Plap, because he's the only one that can really do anything at this point. And what happens? Please don't get another stat boost.
Ooh.
He's good. He's so good. He's
No. Oh my Frostlass crit
critical.
one-shots Michel as soon as he comes out. Our first deaths. Poor Camerupt, he was so proud for making it out of Jack's gym and then just falls over dead for no reason. I got Plap healed up and basically started heal stalling, which, sure, isn't a noble strategy, but come on. After literally struggling against my own bad luck for what felt like hours, finally, Frostlass goes down. Finally. Holy shit. Jacob practically drags me out of the gym and we head to the BC. We decided to add a pair we caught back on Route 35, which was Charmeleon Donphan named Darfel. A fantastic duo. I was admittedly, and I think justifiably, still really salty about what we just went through, but Jacob convinced me that we should just move on. We got our Darfels leveled up and returned to Olivine to feed Amphi the medicine that we picked up so Jasmine would finally do her job. And check this out.
Already done.
You're right. Oh my god.
You are really
Look
unlucky.
at our 2 screens real quick.
Nah, it's alright. She also had a Deoxys. We headed to Mahogany Town, catching and adding Nidoran and Beryl, named Beryl, to the team. And in the Lake of Rage, Jacob caught a Kyogre paired with my Swalot. We never used this pair, but I just wanted to mention it for reasons. We approached the glistening shadow of the Lake Beast, activate the encounter, and find a shiny Banerian Donphan. Not, you know, the best, but hey, free shiny Pokemon. Doesn't hurt to Oop, I killed it. That's, again, my bad. Sorry. Lance walks up to us and goes, "Hi, I'm Lance." Grabs us by the wrist, kicks down the door to the Mahogany Town 7-Eleven, kills one of the guys in there, and runs into the rocket hideout where he continues to wipe out any living organism he finds down there. Classic Lance.
Who is that
we
guy?
decided to copy him and beat up all the executives and their power generator. Right before we fly to Goldenrod, we pick up the 7th badge and then continue curb stomping Team Rocket. We were getting a bit too comfy though, and as Jacob wasn't paying attention, mainly because he just got a chicken sandwich, Obamatar was killed by a Golem's earthquake.
Oops.
Oh no. That was a really bad blow and stung much more because we weren't paying attention. But we did have to move on, especially since we were literally in the middle of a gang fight. We shoved our way.
Okay. I love these animations. That rocket grunt was so respectful and so honorable, but still evil. He's like, okay, fine. You know what? I'll be here for you for your lost, dead Pokemon. Sorry for your loss. Oh, need I remind you I'm evil and I want to kill all your Pokemon? Let's fight.
To Rocket Executive and Big Boss Archer and give him a bit of a throat chop so he would calm down and stop doing whatever it is he was doing, and everyone is saved. On our way to Blackthorn, we catch Frostlass Corphish, which put me into a vengeful trauma spiral. You. And then Jacob caught himself both a Suicune and an Azelf. We arrived and took on Claire, who led with a Mewtwo against me, which at this point I shouldn't even be surprised. But all the rest of our team was pretty much a pushover for both of us. Claire's a bad sport and refused to think we were good trainers.
Yeah, she does that. She's such a horrible person. Like, you're supposed to honor what you're supposed to do and give the damn badge. Quit being a freaking sore loser.
So we talked to the old man behind the gym and he's like, "So do you beat your Pokemon?" And we're like, "No." And he's like, "Awesome. Claire, give him the stupid badge." What? So now we can head to the Elite Four. Hey guys, I think you should go fight a horde of Asian women in Ekritique. So we enter the Ekritique Theater and start fighting the women, and the second girl for me sends out Ambipom. As I switched to Franklin, it screeched, which I didn't pay attention to, and Ambipom double hit killed Franklin.
Wow.
Our starters died.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
That was really sad. We were about to make it to the Elite Four with them, and bam. Not alive anymore. They were with us through everything. Pretty much the backbone to our teams.
Yeah.
Man. Jan's gonna make so much fun of us when he finds out. As we're still mourning, the last kimono girl rest spams with Wailord. "Do you have any dignity, woman? We're lamenting over here." We try to leave and the girls are all, No, go catch the legendary Pokemon." He's already got 3, so I head to Whirl Islands and Jacob scales the bell tower, and what legends do we find? The legendary Zangoose and Loudred. Finally, we have some freedom again, and as soon as we touch the water in Newbark to head to Victory Road, what pops up from the bottom of the lake but Entei himself? And Doduo. Oh my
Okay.
god! Hello, Dode. That's going in the box because fire types. We catch
as well.
Cascoon Regirock in Victory Road, and heading towards the exit, Jan
Dode.
sprints up from behind us, and I iconically say, "This is your last chance to kill one of our Pokemon, Jan." And what happens? Oh my god. No.
Counter? He used
What
counter?
happened?
Oh no!
That's not
No!
He killed one of our Pokemon. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. Darfell was an incredible pair we've had since the 5th gym, and we really grew to lean on. We lost quite literally half our team right before the Elite Four.
Oh my god.
We beat Jan for the last time, enter the Indigo Plateau,
Damn it, Jan,
and
you're such a
immediately
douche.
bolt to the PC to see what kind of damage control we can do. After a very long time of trying to stitch together the best teams possible, we ended up with this. Ampharos Empoleon, Bibarel Nidoqueen, Beautifly Cradily, Dodrio Entei, and Victory Bell.
Alright, so I was just checking the microphone
The
level,
best
sorry.
teams possible. We ended up with this. Ampharos Empoleon,
Okay.
Bibarel Nidoqueen,
how
Beautifly
they're-
Cradily, Dodrio Entei, and Victory Bell Mewtwo. I know. Wow, Jaiden. Super balanced. You've got Mewtwo and Entei, and Jacob has a Beautifly. Look, this is the best we could do, I promise. Tell him, Jacob, tell him. Anyway, big deep breath. Here we go into the unknown depths of the Elite Four. Will, Coda, and Bruno were all no problem at all.
Oh yes, she's playing the music, the right music. One of my favorite themes in all of Pokemon history is the was it Indigo Plateau or the Champions League? What, the Elite Four, not the when you battle them, but when you actually are just, on the map. What the hell is the fucking music called? Well, anyways, since Heart Gold and Soul Silver are remakes of Gold and Silver, it's with better music quality from the the DS compared to the Game Boy Color. The music is so goddamn good. I am amazed. Like, I'm glad to be reminded of it. Actually, a lot of the best music in the entire franchise happens to be from Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, including including when you're in the area where the Elite Four is. Not when you're fighting them, but when you're in the Elite Four area. I keep forgetting what that place is called. Another one I really like is when you play Voltorb Flip. The music there, although it's actually you call it the casino music or whatever, that one's really good too, really addicting. Which is funny because Heart Gold and Soul Silver are 4th generation remakes of the 2nd gen Gold and Silver, right? But the main 4th generation game, Diamond and Pearl, later Platinum, and interestingly enough, now Diamond and Pearl have finally been remade in the 8th generation with, was it Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? Why does Diamond have the much better name? Brilliant versus Shining? Shining? How about Beautiful? That would have been nice, but Shining? But anyway, it's ironic, and I know I'm going off on a tangent, but like, don't get me wrong, there's actually a lot of good music in the original Diamond and Pearl. The gym leader music in Diamond and Pearl is really good. And I bet they're in the remakes that just came out, they probably did what they can to improve upon it, but the original one's really good. But some of the other music in the game was not really, it wasn't all that fantastic. So even though the sound the sound quality should be similar between the games, because between Diamond and Pearl and Heart Gold Soul Silver, because they're all 4th generation. The Diamond and Pearl had great music, but not the best. And then Heart Gold Soul Silver has some of the best music ever. It's just kind of interesting how that kind of works out. Because I think it was different with 3rd generation, because in 3rd generation there was Ruby and Sapphire, and they had some really good music on the GBA, even though the Game Boy Advance is well known for having not as good sound quality. Although it's definitely better than the Game Boy, of course. But like, yeah, Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald had great music, and then the third generation remakes of the first generation games, the remakes Fire Red and Leaf Green also had great music. But in fourth gen, it was just like some of the music's good in Diamond and Pearl, some of it's and then in the remakes Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it's like some of the best music you've ever heard in the entire series. It's kind of interesting how that works out.
Breezed right past them. Everything was going great.
This is
Of the Elite Four.
Let's see how this
Will,
goes.
Coda, and Bruno were all no problem at all. We breezed right past them. Everything was going great.
this is fine.
Done.
Yeah, he's oh my god. It's fine. I would
On the
Super
other
power
hand,
will be enough to kill it, though.
Karen was not as nice.
No, I just mean, what if he does any charge move?
Oh.
Okay, he just did cross chop. He's dead. It's fine. I was safe to fly him. I'm just paranoid. Oh my god. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Critical.
Oh my god.
That shouldn't have done very
Oh,
much to him
no.
at all.
Guys, we're so sorry we got you killed in the first, 15 minutes of having you. We ended up getting out of the battle with no more casualties, but facing Lance with a team of 4 each is really not ideal, to say the
No,
least,
definitely
but we
not.
walked up to him nonetheless.
I actually wish I recorded the footage of my first battle against Lance in this game on when I was playing Heart Gold. It was one of the most epic battles I had ever played, and the new champion, the music for fighting the champion in this game is so good. It's so good. You gotta look it up. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, the champion battle music, or the music when you fight against Red. Either one, it's the same song. It's so damn good. Oh my gosh, they did so much to improve it compared to the original version of the song. But anyway, continuing on, especially with that intense music playing, and I was playing it really late at night, I was really into it, and I had come so close to losing the battle so many times, but I just kept using I just kept reviving my fainted Pokemon over and over, and then just barely winning. It was such an epic battle that I wish I had recorded. I did record some other battles, like my battle against Red in Heart Gold. I actually have a video of that, as well as Champion Cynthia in Pokemon Black. I have that too, but at the time I didn't know of any hardware I can use to directly record a DS. So I watched somebody do a very smart method on how to record your DS with a camera, and I had a camcorder at the time. I still do have a camcorder, but it's lost in my storage unit somewhere. I need to find it because it's the only device I've owned that's never actually had issues. I've owned several devices since then: smartphones, computers, video game systems. The video game systems normally ran fine. The Switch actually runs pretty well, actually, but sometimes the Wii U had problems. But the phones would always have problems. This computer has problems sometimes. But the camcorder never had issues. It always ran perfectly and never had a problem. And I can't find it now. Hope I can find it because I have plans for original productions, and I need a camcorder for them. I don't want to record them with a webcam or my cell phone. But anyway, continuing on, I had to record. There was this video I saw back then showing how to properly record a DS, pointing a camera down on it, and that's what I did, and that's how I actually recorded my footage. I would record it, and then I guess I would just kind of have to rotate. In editing, I'd have to rotate the screen. But I have those videos if you want to check them out. Unfortunately, I wish I got my first Lance battle on there because that battle was incredibly epic. But when I got to the second Lance battle, well, I actually transferred Pokemon from Leaf Green and Sapphire using Pal Park. I transferred them to Pearl and then brought them over to Heart Gold. I also used Pal Park and Heart Gold as well, but there were some Pokemon that I wanted to get certain moves with, like the starter Pokemon, and I had to bond with them well, so I had to bring them to Pearl so I can feed them a bunch of Poffins to make them super happy and get that certain move, which with my Charizard it was Blast Burn, I think. my Torterra already had Frenzy Plant, I believe. Who I obviously got from Pearl. But like, oh my gosh, like having when I brought my Pokemon over from 3rd Gen and from Pearl as well, over to Heart Gold, it wasn't hard to beat Lance anymore because I had Pokemon that I already beefed up in the other games. So the second time I faced him, I beat him much more easily. But the first time, when it was just my team that wasn't even at their fullest potential yet from Heart Gold, it was really close, really close.
As whether we win or lose here, this is our last battle. He leads with Fion and Ledian, which we win or lose here. But facing Lance with a team of 4 each is really not ideal, to say the least. But we walked up to him nonetheless.
I wonder what he's gonna have.
Whether we win or lose here, this is our last battle. He leads with Fion and Ledian, which we were both like, ha ha ha, Lance, is this all you've got? And then he hits us with the no. Jacob was up against his Porygon Z, Rampardos, Licky Licky, Zapdos, and Plusle. And even though it's a pretty stacked team, he was holding his own and getting through them really well. On my end, I was dealing with a Giga-impacting Snorlax, which I really had nothing for. I just had to pray for no crits and as many misses as possible. It goes down eventually, and what does he send out next? Palkia. Oh, I could really use a Salamence right about now. This is what we get. We bullied Palkia so much during our journey here. Looking at my team, I don't have anything that can handle Palkia either, except for Mewtwo. And what happens? He gets Spatial Rend crit one-shot turn 1.
Oh.
I am in a lot of trouble. I took so much time getting past Snorlax that Jacob was already done with his battle, so all he could do was watch this massacre from the sidelines. I sent out Dilly-Doo to confuse stall him and just try to chip away at him with basically nothing. And my god was I lucky, because if Palkia hit one more crit at any point, Dilly-Doo and the run was over. And I was forced to dance on that line for a long time. But eventually, Dilly-Doo lands the finishing blow. I was so proud. The pair that we caught so early on and deemed as death fodder was the one saving us. We're so sorry for doubting you, Dilly-Doo. Thank you for sticking by us and not dying. But that was only half of Lance's team, might I remind you. Plap took out his Sand Slash, which stung, but Bastiodon came out, tanked Plap's Surf, and killed him with Metal Burst. I was in shock with that one. That was our second oldest pair. Ever since our Franklins died, Jacob and I both started seeing the Plaps as our star members. Beryl came out and revenge finished the Bastiodon, and Lance's last Pokemon was big ol' hard-hitting, tanky frickin' Azumarill. I sent Dilly-Doo back out because Beryl would die immediately, and started the chipping game again. If that wasn't bad enough, Azumarill set up the rain and an Aqua Ring for itself, which turned this fight from, to, this.
Alright, so obviously it used Rain Dance, which increases the power of water-type moves because rain's falling. When there's rain, water-type moves are stronger. But Aqua Ring is a move that some water-type Pokemon have that automatically heals itself every turn. You use it once, and it will continuously heal you every turn. You don't even have to use it a second time. You use it once, and it permanently will just keep healing you every turn. It doesn't heal you very much, but the fact is it does. So combining the Rain Dance with the Aqua Ring, yikes.
Immediately and started the chipping game again. If that wasn't bad enough, Azumarill set up the rain and an Aqua Ring for itself, which turned this fight from to this awful one-on-one lasted 10 whole minutes. I slap him, he slaps back much harder, and then heals, and then I heal. But eventually, Dilly-Doo wins the stalling battle, and Azumarill goes down. In an unpredictable turn of events, Dilly-Doo saved us from utter defeat. What an adventure we just went on. Insane encounters, insane bullcrap. You're not done, though. Friends,
that's not the last of it. There's more.
Bullying, and the Dilly-Doos.
There's more.
Thanks for going on this journey with me, Jacob. I quite literally couldn't have done it without you.
It's not over.
And a salute to the buddies we made along the way. Except you.
Yeah, you're forgetting something. It's not over. Trust me. Okay. You finished, what was it, Johto, but you still got to go to Kanto and take on those 8 gym leaders. And then take on the Elite Four again, and Lance again, and then eventually go after Red. You have a lot more left to do. I guess this is a satisfying conclusion. You beat the first half of the first run of the game, but there's more. You're not done. Wait a minute. You know what? I just realized something. What if there was a secret scene at the end of the credits? God damn it. I'm sorry. I just realized that. There could be. There could be something at the end of the credits that says, "Oh yeah, there's a
You know the drill at this
something
point. Pokemon
I didn't do the next part. I wonder if that's gonna happen. I did. Why did I close it? Oh, that's beautiful too. Keep making content and okay. Yeah. Okay, but you didn't go to Kanto. There's actually a lot of games still left to go. What are you talking about? You're not done with the game yet. As soon as you beat Lance, sure, the credits come, but you still got to go to Kanto, back where Red and Blue takes place in, and beat all those gym leaders, all 8 of them. And, and then after that, oh yeah, of course, in Saffron City, you have to deal with Team Rocket again, like you did in Red and Blue. Um, and then after beating all 8 of those gym leaders, you have to go against the Elite Four again, stronger than previously, and Lance again, stronger than previously, and then you have to go through that part where you have to get all the way to Red. Okay, but you know what? Fine, you win, even though you're not including that part of the game, because I think if you did, game over. You lost. Anyways, you know what? This is still a satisfying conclusion. That looks really hard. It might be worth trying out sometime. Although to be fair, I think I would need more experience playing Pokemon online against other people to really know what I'm doing. Don't get me wrong. I've played through the entirety of Red. I actually skipped Gold and Silver because I, for some reason, thought it was just another version of the original game when it actually was a sequel. I played through the entirety of Sapphire. I played through all of Leaf Green. I actually did not finish the 8 islands. I just kind of wasn't really into it at that point. Probably should have done that though. I completed all of Pearl. I don't think I did all of the post game on that though. I completed all of Heart Gold, including not just what Jaiden and her friend did on in Johto, but I also completed all of Kanto, beat the Elite Four the second time, beat Lance. I got videos of that, by the way, and beat Red. Got a video of that too. And let's see. I've completed all of Pokemon Black, including the post game. I have a video of the battle against Champion Cynthia, and I have videos against the Elite Four as well. I completed. Actually, I didn't. I never finished Black 2, and I should have gotten White 2 instead of Black 2, but I got Black 2 because I was told about some particular Pokemon. I was like, oh, okay, sure. But I, realized later, like, if I got Black, I should have gotten White 2, so I'd have different Pokemon. But oh well. But yeah, strangely enough, with Black 2, I got just before the Elite Four and then stopped playing for some reason. I think not. I think I was playing some other video games at the time, and then like, you know, before I knew it, Pokemon Y, X and Y came out, and I got Pokemon Y included with my 2DS I got in 2014. And I actually played through all of that, although I don't know if I completed the post game or not, or if there even was one. I have played through a good chunk of Pokemon Moon, but never completed it. And I hate Ultra Sun. It's the same game all over again. I wish I never bought it. And then I played through some of Shield, but as I mentioned, my original Switch that I played it on, I accidentally lost it with all the games. I'll get Shield again though, and I do intend to get Shining Pearl as well. But anyways, This video was quite a blast to watch. Gonna have to do some editing for all the for what I just went through on the computer. I gotta actually return to work like right now. What'd you think about this Nuzlocke thing? This might be a lot of fun to try out. Like I was pointing out that I have a lot of experience playing the main the Pokemon games, but I actually have not played them online very much. I have a few videos of me playing Pokemon Black online, and you can tell from my commentary that I'm like nervous about losing because I have no experience like playing against human players. Like, because the thing is, like, the main game, unless it's the Nuzlocke that Jaiden was commentating about, the main game of Pokemon is really, really easy. It gets hard when you get to like the Elite Four and stuff, but like before that, it's just so easy. But when you actually play the game against people on the internet, it's actually really hard. There's so many variables, so many strategies, just so much you have to take it into consideration. Not just type weaknesses, but the moves themselves. It's it's a simple game. It's not a simple game. It's easy, but when you play it online, it's very complex and very strategic. A lot you have to consider, a lot of things you have to factor into. Anyways, that'll do it. Did you enjoy this video? Did you enjoy my react to the video? Um, have you guys ever played a Nuzlocke? What do you think about the Nuzlocks? I've heard of Nuzlocke, but I didn't really know what it was until I saw this video, to be honest. But what do you think about it? That looks really challenging. Just random Pokemon, so it's unpredictable what you're going against. Like that's tough. That's tough. That said, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell icon to add me notifications. Have a good one.